Welcome to Drag Race Blue Lions. Everyone clap, I dare you. It's been a while since we've done this. It's been like a couple of months now, I think. But we're back. We've got 12 new contestants today, all related to the kingdom somehow. Whether that be from the Blue Lions house or other ways. We'll find out. We'll see who's on the cast. Shall we get to the first one? Who's first to walk into the workroom? Dimitri. Obviously, Dimitri's here. Dimitri kind of had to be here, right? Second up is Dadu. Obviously, like last time, we have the leader, we have to have their confidant. It's Mercedes. She, of course, I feel like had to be here just because she's a wigstress, right? With this hair, she's a wigstress. Number 4 is Annette. Mercy had to be here. Annette had to be here. They're friends. There's a storyline there. Number 5 in the workroom is Felix. I'm excited for Felix. Felix kind of, I feel like I had to put Felix in here, right? Because Felix is angsty. And we need someone with, that's the opposite to like Mercy and Annette, who are going to be pure all the way. If we're talking about pairings, we had Mercy and Annette. Every bestie needs a ginger. Sylvain is here. Name a more iconic duo than a twink and a redhead. Number 7 is Catherine. She is originally from the kingdom. So, if we're talking about people who are from the kingdom, it makes sense for her to be here. It's Happy. We needed some Ashen Wolves representation, right? It's Cornelia. Cornelia's here. The villain of the season. Like, hello, we needed a villain. This is the perfect villain for the season. Next up is Rodrigue. Felix hates Rodrigue. Felix hates his own father. Storyline. I'm telling you, I'm a story producer. Gilbert. Gilbert's here as well. We've got more family drama. Of course, Gilbert's been trying to stay away from Annette this whole time, and now all of a sudden they're going to be stuck in a competition together. Flane is here. I felt like if there was going to be a season I put her on, this kind of felt like the right season to put her on. Well, that's the cast, everyone. How are we feeling about that cast? Okay, are we ready to start? Are you ready for episode 1? Mini challenge. Annette win the first mini challenge. Photo shoot with the pit crew. So I say the gatekeepers are the pit crew, right? That makes sense with our fantasy, right? The contestants will prove themselves in their talent show where they bring all they've got. Dimitri did an auto-harp singing performance. Also, she's bringing Trixie Mattel to the stage. Dadu will do a lip-syncing performance. They'll do like Robin Fierce kind of lip-syncing, right? Mercedes will do a violin performance. That checks out, right? Annette will do a cheerleading comedy routine. I feel like that also checks out too. I feel like she could have them singing. Felix will do an original song. It'll be a song about swords, swinging swords around, and it'll be like just a lot of phallic jokes. Sylvain doing an art piece. It has to be something about women, right? Because he's a womanizer. Catherine will do an opera singing performance. Oh, and so will Happy. Happy comes out right after. That's drama. Cornelia will do a tucking performance. Oh, not Cornelia being Trinity to tuck. Rodrigue doing stand-up. Okay. I don't know what else he would do. Hilbert doing a fire show performance. I only think that's going to give Goffy Kendall doing a fire performance. I know that's just what it gives to me. And Flame will do a variety performance. Oh, she definitely does puppets into lip syncing into like death drops and spinning and shit. Gilbert and Dadu slayed. Dimitri, Felix, Cornelia, Rodrigue, Catherine, Flame had a great performance. Annette, Mercedes, Happy, and Sylvain did good. So does this mean that there's a possibility that Gilbert could win the first challenge? Oh, there's a runway though. Category is Knight in Shining Armor. They're all just gonna come out as knights. Annette slayed the runway. Rodrigue, Dimitri, Flame, Mercedes, Happy, and Sylvain had a great runway. Dadu, Gilbert, Cornelia, Catherine, and Felix had a good runway. Cornelia, Happy, Rodrigue, Dadu, Gilbert, Annette, and Sylvain, you represent the tops and the bottoms of the week. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, Dadu is the winner. Rodrigue, Gilbert, and Cornelia are safe. Sylvain, Happy, and Annette are the bottoms. Sylvain is safe. So Happy and Annette are the bottom too. So this is either Happy flopping and the Ashen Wolves get nothing, or Gilbert in being high, Annette going home storyline, which would be wild, right? Baba Boom by Nicki Minaj. Annette had a good lip sync, Happy flopped. Ashen Wolves, it doesn't look good for you. Ashen Wolves are cursed, I'm telling you. Annette, Shantae, you say Happy / away. Dang, man, that sucks. Looks like Happy won't be too happy. Oh no. Dedu is asking the other queens who's after Cornelia and acting why they're all brand new. Dedu is giving Shea Coulee. Wait, Vane and Gilbert kissed and it was noticed by Rodrigue? That's a child. Cornelia just has a lot of enemies. And then there's, of course, the fatherly drama happening over here. Dedu winning the first challenge. Good for them. I wasn't expecting that. I'll tell you that for free. Sylvain being low, I hate that. I hate that for all you Sylvain lovers out there. Shall we go into episode 2? Sylvain won the mini challenge and will get a small advantage in the max challenge. Unless it's teams, I doubt he'll actually get an advantage. They usually just kind of say that for shits and giggles. But, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Oh, it's a musical. It's the Lion King. Right? The Blue Lion King. Makes sense, right? Dimitri slayed the musical. Dedu, Rodrigue, and Sylvain had great performances. Mercedes, Cornelia, Felix, Flane, Annette, Catherine, and Gilbert had good performances. Again, everyone's doing good. If someone has a bad runway though, that's gonna count. I feel like Dimitri was definitely Simba, right? No, you know what? Dedu is Simba's dad, the one that gets pushed off the cliff. Sylvain's the little guy that sings Hakuna Matata. That's the one that Sylvain is. And then Felix is the one that pushes Simba's dad off the cliff. Runway. We had like animal print because lion, right? So we're going for animal print runway here. Rodrigue slayed. Sylvain, Felix, Catherine, and Annette did great. Dimitri, Dedu, Cornelia, Flynn, Gilbert did good, and Mercedes bad. So would that mean Mercedes is kind of automatically in the bottom there? Judging. Annette, Dedu, Flame, Sylvain, Gilbert, Dimitri represent the tops and the bottoms of the group. Oh, Mercedes isn't even here. Rodrigue doing good in the challenge, and then poor Rodrigue, man. Rodrigue's in the back like, yes, I just know it. And then Felix is like drinking his drink. Dimitri, congratulations, you're the winner. Valid. Sylvain and Dedu did a good job. Annette is safe, so Flane and Gilbert are up for elimination. I feel like Flane kind of has to win. But maybe Riggory, you know, maybe Riggory will come in and save Gilbert's ass. Well, they both flopped, so to Low Life by Poppy. I hate to break it to you, but I think that one high placement might save Gilbert. Nope. I told you. Gilbert, Shantae, say, Flame, Sashay away. Wow. Sesif was torn to pieces by this elimination, you know. Damn, Saint Flop. Saint Flop. Well, there you go. Felix agrees with you. Felix agrees that Gilbert should have gone home. Basically, everyone hates Cornelia. It's basically just... It's like Me to Die all over again. Everyone just hated Me to Die until he went home. The father-daughter duo are doing so hot. The king and his confidant are doing very well. Rodrigue was kind of robbed from that last time. Cornelia won the mini challenge, so that's a win for the villain right there. It's Snatch Game. Dimitri will do Lucio Ball. Dedu will do Tabitha Brown. Sylvain will do Celia Cruz. Rodrigue will do Cilla Black. Mercedes does Elizabeth II. That's so... Please. Felix is Marina the Robot. That checks. I feel like Felix will do something like that. Cornelia will do Selena Mosinki? I don't know who that is. Catherine does a lady I don't know. Annette does Fran Drescher. And Gilbert does Fretman Rock! That is wild behavior. Annette, Catherine, Mercedes had a great performance. Cornelia, Dimitri, Sylvain, Gilbert had a good performance. Felix and Dedu had a bad performance and Rodrigue flopped. Could we be getting Felix and Rodrigue in the bottom? What's our runway? Let me just see what everyone did first. Cornelia slayed. Mercedes, Catherine, Dimitri, Gilbert, Dedu, Felix, and Rodrigue had a good runway. Oh, great runway. Annette and Sylvain had a good runway. Markov a class dress as her favorite class in the game. That would make Cornelia a Bremery, right? I guess so Mercedes. Catherine would be like a sword master. Felix would be a mortal savant. What's Rodrigue in the game? I think he's like a great knight or something, right? Annette would be like a mage. I'll give Sylvain Wyvern Rider, because Sylvain is a really good Wyvern Rider. Mercedes, Dedu, Annette, Catherine, Felix, Rodrigue represent the tops and the bottoms. Cornelia and Dimitri, Sylvain and Gilbert are safe. Cornelia not being in the top? Mercedes is the winner. Catherine and Annette did a good job. Dedu is safe, so we're getting the father-son lip sync. Mercedes got her win. For Snatch Game, I think is appropriate, right? But I'm worried for Felix. Because I feel like even if he does a good job, they're gonna send him home anyway because Rodrigue has that one high placement. Felix had a great lip sync and Rodrigue flopped. So is the flop bad enough to send Rodrigue home? He flopped both the challenge and the lip sync. Oh! Felix, Shantae, you say Rodrigue sashay away. Oh! I'm fine with that. And you know what? I feel like that would have been an emotional lip sync as well, because I feel like Rodrigue would have given that to Felix, right? I'm sure Felix wouldn't give two shits if we sent him home anyway. Cornelia leaves set after a heated argument with Catherine. Oh, they do not like each other. And Felix and Mercedes are yelling at Dedu. I feel like if you've gotten Mercedes yelling, you must have done some fucked up shit. Mercedes, Dimitri, and Dedu all have wins. Annette seems to have worked her way up from being in the bottom after the first week. Miss Corner, her two T's are fighting for their lives. They were high on the first week though. They just didn't want her to be high in Snatch Game for some reason. Let's go. Felix won the mini challenge. So is this a good start for the week or is this a mini challenge curse? The challenge is the ball. What's the ball that we're going to do? Villains, heroes, and gods. That's a good one. They could do one villain each, one god each, and one hero each. But then the god has to be blue. The god has to be blue. They have to be Smurf gods. Dimitri, Dedu, Cornelia had great performances. Annette, Sylvain, Mercedes, Gilbert, and Felix had good performances. And Catherine had a bad performance. Oh, we're doing this, are we? Dedu, Dimitri, Sylvain, Gilbert, Cornelia, and Catherine represent the tops and bottoms of the week. But it's who should go home and why. Gilbert said Sylvain because they're not ready for the competition. Dimitri said Sylvain because their performance in the challenge and their runway look. Sylvain said Catherine because they're not ready for the competition. Catherine said Gilbert because it's not a school for kids, it's a competition for the best of the best. Her saying that when he's one of the oldest there is hilarious. Dedu said Gilbert because they've done well so far, so bombing the worst. Have they done well so far? They've already lip synced once. And Cornelia said Catherine because they are being pushed by production. They haven't really made much noise so far. So can we really sit there and say they're being pushed? Cornelia won. We all got our wish. Dedu and Dimitri did good. Sylvain is safe, so Catherine and Gilbert are in the bottom. I feel like this is Gilbert, right? Because Gilbert's already been in the bottom. Catherine had a good lip sync, Gilbert had a bad lip sync. I feel like I know where this is going. Catherine, Shantae say Gilbert, sashay away. Do we think Gilbert overstayed his welcome? Could have gone episode 2, but they decided to get rid of Flame instead. So, that's the simulation's fault, not mine. Cornelia and Annette kiss, and it was noticed by Felix. Whoa. But then Annette stole Cornelia's cocktail, so what's the truth? Are they in love or not? Oh, Felix and Annette are in an alliance. Oh, that's so cute. So far, well, the top 3 is right there. Dedu, Cornelia, and Dimitri. Felix, get up. The top 3 are like the most safe. The bottom 3 are in the most trouble. The middle, the 2 are unknown right now. Oh, there's no mini challenge today. Sorry. No mini challenge. Oh. It's a Lollapalooza. It's a Lollapalooza. So we're already starting off strong with Sylvain defeating Dedu. That's interesting considering that Dedu is a front runner. That's scary for them, right? Felix and Catherine lip sync. If we're going by our law, Felix is the dancer. Felix should win, right? Oh, Catherine won. And Felix is still up for elimination. I would have thought Felix would have won that one. Annette versus Dimitri. Dimitri won To Prisoner by Miley Cyrus. Love that song. And Annette's still up for elimination. I'm not surprised by that. I feel like Dimitri would be a good lip syncer too. And that leaves Mercedes and Cornelia. The people that in chat love the most. Mercedes and Cornelia. Corn eats her alive, do you think? Nope. Mercedes won. And Cornelia is still up for elimination. Who do we have left now? That's Dedu, Felix, Cornelia, and Annette. I feel like Annette's in trouble. But Cornelia versus Felix. Cornelia wins. Felix, you're still up for elimination. Is Felix getting the Jasmine Kennedy edit? If Annette doesn't win this lip sync against Dedu, I feel like Felix is gone. Annette and Dedu will lip sync for their life. Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. Dedu wins, and Annette is still up for elimination. Okay. You think bye, Felix? She's being jaxed. I feel like it could be Annette though. This is sad. I know, because they were just in an alliance, right? And now they're back up against each other. Downtown by Macklemore. What a good, what a great song to lip sync to, a Macklemore song. Felix, Shantae, stay, Annette, stay away. Annette. No. Dang. Well, at least Felix is still with his boyfriend. That's all that matters, right? The bend and snap never fails. It's the bend and snap. Works every time. Felix really needs to do some hard work to redeem himself there. Not Annette going home straight after her dad. That's wild behavior. One of the Fardariuses, we had Gilbert, and then we had Annette. Are we gonna have another Fardarius go home next? I've been told to be quiet. Oh, hello.
Hi. Hi, Bobby.
Oh, it's a reading challenge that no one cares about, right? Dimitri wins the reading challenge.
Okay, Dimitri.
Is Dimitri gonna win this for the Blue Lions? Oh, the Queens will improvise in a political debate. Oh, political debate. That's actually very appropriate for the Kingdom. Dudu, Dimitri, and Mercedes all had great performances. Sylvain, Catherine, Felix, and Cornelia had good performances. So no one did bad. Could this be like everyone in the top kind of vibes? What do we want to do for a runway? Do Heroes Relics? So if they have a Heroes Relic, they're just going to do that one. So Sylvain is going to do the Lance of Ruin, obviously. Dimitri is going to do his lance. Felix is going to do his shield. Catherine is going to do her sword. Cornelia can do the Raphael gem. I feel like that's appropriate for them. Mercedes can do the features of Dormy. Dudu can do the Crusher. The Crusher is very appropriate for Dudu. Catherine is the only one that's safe. So Catherine had a bad runway. So unless they're safe and everyone's in the top. Nope. Mercedes won even though they had a bad runway. Dimitri and Dudu are safe. Sylvain is also safe again, so it's Felix and Cornelia up for elimination. I feel like this is Felix's time. Oh no! Cornelia took off their wig! Oh god. And they flopped to lip sync and Felix had a good lip sync. But is her track record going to save her though? Nope. It's not a Plasma versus Maya. Cornelia, Shantae, say, Felix, sashay away. They rigged it. It sucks to see Felix go. But it was his time, wasn't it? Sylvain is going to be sad now that his boyfriend's gone. Catherine, Mercedes, Dimitri, and Dudu yelled at each other. Jesus Christ, what is happening? Felix leaves and it all falls apart. Sylvain and Dudu are talking a lot of, oh my god, not Sylvain cheating on Felix with Dudu now that Felix is gone. Dimitri's like, you're supposed to be my confidant. Mercedes the first 1 to 2 wins. And then, I mean, look, Dudu's been in the top every episode apart from Snatch Game. And Dimitri's still doing very well too. These three are really neck and neck and neck. It's kind of over for everyone else, right? Unless something crazy happens. Like, 2 of them are in the bottom together. Cornelia won the mini challenge. So that could either mean that's a good sign or a bad sign. It's a makeover challenge. What should a makeover be? Shall we do it like a pit crew makeover? And then have them make over all the gatekeepers? I think that would be funny. And Dudu slayed. Sylvain, Cornelia, and Dimitri had a great performance, and Mercedes and Catherine had a good performance. So would that mean Mercedes and Catherine in the bottom? Sylvain is the winner. Sylvain got his first win. Dang. Dudu and Dimitri are safe. Cornelia is nowhere to be found. And then Catherine and Mercedes are up for elimination. I think this is Catherine going home, right? Because Mercedes just got her second win. There's no way she's going home. So all the Sylvain lovers are going to be frothing at the mouth today. Catherine lost her wig. And Mercedes did good. Catherine flopped. So it's Catherine going home. Mercedes, Shantae, stay. Catherine, sashay away. It makes sense. She's now the only one that doesn't have a win. And has she been in the top? I think she's been in the top like once, right? Oh. Oh no. It's happening. They're voting someone back in. Are you ready? Dudu voted for Happy. Dimitri voted for Rodrigue. Sylvain voted for Felix. Cornelia voted for Felix. Mercedes voted for Annette. So that's 2 votes Felix, 1 Annette, 0 Gilbert, 1 Rodrigue, 0 Flane, 1 Happy. So Felix is back in the competition. Boyfriends stick together. Right, boyfriends stick together. And Cornelia had to support gay rights. Talk corn, ally. Look at everyone else's track records compared to Felix's. Felix hasn't even been in the top once and he still came back. Sylvain won the mini challenge and gets a advantage. We'll see about that. So they're doing parody commercials. Since they're in like the kingdom, do they want to do like something like, oh, come to the kingdom, like it's actually to a kingdom near you. Happy Pride Month. Dimitri and Cornelia had great performances. Mercedes, Sylvain, and Felix had good performances, and Dedu had a bad performance. Right, what's the runway? I feel like I'm feeling a magic runway. Dimitri, Felix, and Dedu all had a great runway. Mercedes and Sylvain did good, and Cornelia did bad. Cornelia doing bad in like a magic runway is kind of weird. Dimitri can do wind, Felix can do thunder, Dedu will do fire, Mercedes will do light magic, Sylvain can do dark magic, Cornelia can do anima. Dimitri won, I can see that because he did good in the runway and in the challenge, so Cornelia and Mercedes did good. Felix is safe. So it's Dedu and Sylvain? I would have thought they would have just sent Felix back out again. Dedu had a good lip sync, Sylvain flopped. So is this Sylvain gone? Yeah. Dedu, Shantae you say, Sylvain sashay away. That feels wrong. So Cornelia is enemies with everyone again. And Dimitri and Dedu have got back together. Dimitri is winning so far with 3.88. Mercedes and Dedu are tied with 3.38. Cornelia is 4th place then with 3.25. And then Felix is in dead last with 2.14. Which is like, what are they supposed to do there? What's he doing? Ignore what's happening in the background. Let's move on. Dedu won the mini challenge, so they're coming back in strong for the next week. At the very least. They were doing puppets. Obviously he did Dimitri, right? Obviously he did Dimitri. They're doing wedding dresses. Felix and Dimitri did great. Cornelia, Dedu, and Mercedes did good. I'm scared of what's gonna happen here. Felix, don't play with my heart like this. Felix is the winner. Oh god. Dimitri, good job, you're safe. Mercedes, Dedu, and Cornelia are the bottoms. Mercedes is safe, so it's Dedu or Cornelia. It could be either way, I don't know. I mean, Dedu's been in the top almost every single week. I think this is goodbye, Corn. Cornelia was desperate. She jumped off the stage, but they both did bad. Dedu did bad, Cornelia flopped. They said no villains in the finale. No way, we're not allowing it. Oh dear. Dedu, Shantae, you stay. It's deserved. Dedu deserves to stay, but should Cornelia have gone home? But something crazy had to happen. We had to have a crazy track record somewhere. And I guess it is Felix's track record. Mercedes says Felix affected their performance and Dimitri defends Felix. Dimitri defending Felix. And then Dedu is falling in love with Mercedes. Dedu is falling in love with everyone this time around. Dedu fell in love with Sylvain. Dedu's in love with Dimitri and they're in love with Mercedes. We expected Dimitri, Mercedes, and Dedu to be there, right? I think we all saw Cornelia being the 4th and not Felix being 4th, especially after he got eliminated. Felix's track record is wild. They really decided to come in at the end and just decided to do well. Okay, Miss Congeniality. Sylvain voted for Felix, Flame voted for Gilbert, Dedu voted for Dimitri, Dimitri voted for Dedu, Felix voted for Sylvain. We're definitely seeing the couples alliances here. Catherine voted for Rodrigue, Happy voted for Dedu, Mercedes voted for Annette, Rodrigue voted for Gilbert, Annette voted for Mercedes, Cornelia voted for Sylvain, Gilbert voted for Rodrigue. Sylvain is Miss Congeniality. You know what? I'm not mad at Sylvain Miss Congeniality. Sylvain needed something. So it's lip sync for the finale. Our top 4 is about to become a top 3. Dimitri versus Felix, Dedu versus Mercedes. This could either go predictably or disastrously. They do not count track record with this, so we'll just have to see how it goes, right? Chandelier by Sia. Felix had a great lip sync, Dimitri did good. Did Felix just sneak his way into a top 3? Felix, Shantae, you stay. Dimitri, you have one more chance to redeem yourself. Oh my god. Ain't no way. This is happening right now. Mercedes did good, Dimitri flopped. Are we getting a Dimitri versus Dedue lip sync? After they just said that they were friends and in love with each other? Mercedes, Shantae, say Dedue, you have one more chance to redeem yourself. Dedue has been on a downward trajectory since the past 2 weeks, but they both did great, so we can't tell. I don't want to press proceed. I don't want to press to show results. Dimitri, Shantae, say Dedue. Dedue did really well. Like, Dedue was, I think, never just safe. I think they were always, like, top or bottom. Okay. Our top 3 will participate in the music video of RuPaul's newest single. What do we want this single to be? You Are the Ocean's Great Waves, or whatever the fuck. Okay, best drag. Best drag runway. Dimitri and Felix had a good runway. Mercedes did good. I'm guessing, like, Dimitri did, like, the best, like, king of the kingdom he could be. Like, he definitely did, like, his big fur thing, a big cape, a lot of blue, definitely representing the kingdom. Felix probably did, like, the ultimate mortal savant. Mercedes probably did, like, the ultimate, the ultimate priestess, or, like, the ultimate grimoire. Like, what would the highest form of a grimoire be? That's what Mercedes did. Shall we see if it's a top 2 or top 3? Yeah. Felix, I'm sorry, my dear, this is not your time. Mercedes and Dimitri are the top 2. Dimitri did great. Mercedes is good. I feel like we know where this is going, right? Ada got out first, Dimitri winner. That's what I'm saying. That's the storyline. Alright. Are you ready, everyone? Ladies, I've made my decision. The next drag superstar is... Dimitri. Congratulations, Dimitri. You avenged Edelgard, who went home first last season. And now you've become the winner of Drag Race Blue Lines, your house. Your kingdom. You did it for your kingdom. Ta-da! Dimitri is the winner. Like, look at that track record. Never in the bottom. They needed that last, like, lip sync for the finale thing to give them a little bit of, like, you know, sympathy and a little bit of, like, vulnerability and win it all. Well, that's it. How do we... I need to stop this recording. I've recorded that for 2 hours.